do y'all think the worst street in America is today? Before we get out of here, when I was walking down the street here in Tokyo, it was so clean that you can practically eat off the street. I mean, if we didn't have shoes on and if there wasn't tires and all of that other type of stuff, right? I think that it would be so clean that you can eat off the street. They clean this room so good. You know how regular room service, you can come in and complain about something? It's not. I think they put brand new sheets on the fucking bed and brand new towels in the bathroom every single time I leave out of here. It's crazy. So some of y'all saying MLK Boulevard, MLK, Skid Road, Martin Luther King, anywhere Humboldt Park in Chicago. He understands the assignment. MLK in every single city is fucked up. That's true. MLK Boulevard, MLK Boulevard, MLK Boulevard, MLK Boulevard. Y'all think that MLK Boulevard is the worst street in America? K Town in Chicago, Gladys in Chicago, damn MLK. Nope. Nope. None of those. None of the MLKs has anything on Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia. Kensington Ave in Philadelphia is the worst street in America. I'm convinced of it. Somebody find me a worse street than Kensington Avenue. Somebody find me a worse street than Kensington Avenue here in the United States of America. I don't believe that there's a worse street in the United States of America than Kensington. Kensington Ave is worse than all of the MLKs combined, including the one here in Detroit. Watch. Now remember, this is here in America, in Philadelphia. This is America. Look at the street. This is a straight walkthrough. This is a straight walkthrough. I'm going to play it. I'm just going to let you see it for yourself. Look at this. Y'all wanted us to all be kumbaya, black and white people alike? Well, here you go. Do you see the people that slumped over? That's standing up slumped over? What fucking drug is that force you to be able to sleep standing up? Everybody is sleeping standing up. What kind of drug is that you can sleep standing up on Kensington Avenue? Look at this. That shit looked like the Carter. Y'all ever seen New Jack City? Have y'all ever seen New Jack City? This is real life. It looked like the Carter from New. Some of y'all ain't old enough to actually watch that movie. It looks like the Carter from New Jack City. Yo, I'm not gonna even cap, yo. It's some things I just won't try. When I was younger, if this had been 15, maybe 16 years ago, It's a strong possibility that I'd have had the courage to go over there and be able to record it myself. I don't have it in me anymore, right? My new name is Ruben Pfeffer. Ruben Pfeffer. If anybody has ever seen the movie Along Came Polly, my new name is Ruben Pfeffer. I don't have it in me anymore. I don't. I don't have it. Now I'm a risk assessment analysis. Look at that shit. I don't understand how our politicians, how the people that are in charge, the people that are in the office can sit back and have a conversation about being controlled about all of this shit. Look at the fucking craziness in there. We gonna send an egregious amount of money over into all of these other places because we want to make sure that we sending money over to Ukraine, not for the war, not for the war. That's not why we sending money over to Ukraine. Don't believe it even for a second. This is normal. This is life. Look, all up and down it. As a public servant, as a person that's in a position of power, how can you sleep at night? How is this real? Who goes and visit Philadelphia now? Look at that shit. Yo, I've walked through a lot of cities, a lot of abandoned buildings. I've seen a lot of things in my lifetime. I've never, ever, ever seen anything this bad. You know, one of the worst places that I had walked through that I actually seen a lot of shit that was trashed. Uh, Downtown Atlanta was fucked up. I've never actually been to Baltimore. I ain't never seen no. Oh, DC. They had a lot of homeless camps out in DC. I've walked down Skid Row. I literally have a video where I walk down Skid Row. Skid Row has nothing on this. Skid Row. It's a video on my channel on the other Anton Daniels where I walk down Skid Row. Skid Row. I know they highlight it. I know they talk about it. They say that Skid Row is the worst and all that other type of shit. Skid Row is nothing. Nothing like this. I've walked through some of the wildest alleys, some of the darkest spots. I was over there in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. I've walked in some hoods, some areas, and all of that. I have never ever seen nothing like this in my entire life. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. Trash everywhere, people standing up, just zombies. Look at that motherfucker. They dancing in the middle of the street. They can't even see. They got wheelchairs. They crashed out. Look at this dude. So, in Overtown in Miami, I have been Overtown in Miami. That's a close second. Overtown in Miami had me fucking shook. I'm not even gonna lie. Look, I think I'm a pretty tough guy. I've seen a lot of things, especially growing up here in Detroit. I did go to Overtown in Miami, but it's not this bad. It's close. Overtown in Miami was really, really bad, but it is nothing like this. It is nowhere near as bad like this. Overtown in Miami had me shook. It was a weird thing to ever witness. But I think that they're trying to clean it up because it's close to Wynwood over in Miami, and Wynwood has already been gentrified and changed. There's a lot of buildings going up and everything like that. So it's way different now over in Overtown in Miami. It's not as bad, but yeah, this is bad. This is absolutely bad. So when you sit here and you have conversations about how awesome different things is and all of that other type of stuff, just remember that this is in America. This is literally a main thoroughfare, a main street in America. They selling pussy, they off that fentanyl, they meth addicts, they not trying to stop it. It ain't a police officer in sight. They sleeping on the street, they sleeping standing up. They black, they white, they Asian, they Mexican, they all different kinds of colors and everything like that. They are in front of your businesses, they taking over your country, and it is going to come to a street near you. It is going to, this ain't even the 70s and the 80s where the crack epidemic was out of control. This is 2023, year of our Lord. And this is the America that you have. It's just the truth. So I wanted to leave you with that since we wanted to name and theme this whole show Insanity. I wanted to help you understand what it is that we're dealing with. I want you to know that no matter what situation that you in, you 10 times better than anything that you can possibly find yourself in when you're comparing yourself to this. No matter how many women that Derek Jackson finesse, at least you're not on a fucking street over here in Kensington Avenue. No matter what third world country you come from, you can still find yourself in a worse situation if you walk over to Kensington Avenue. And I personally believe that this is the worst street in America. I challenge you guys to find me a worse street than this. I challenge you to send me a video that has a worse street than this right here. This is America. This is your country. All right? It's sad. It's unfortunate. It's sad. And it makes me shed a tear. It makes me shed a tear.